Hello and welcome to Topaz. Today we're going to begin with a deep breathing exercise. Coming to the center of your mat, feet together, toes and ankles touching. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale your arms straight up, sucking your stomach. Then exhale your arms back down by your side, making a loud ha sound. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Release, second set. This time making full circles with your arms on your exhale. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale your arms straight up, sucking your stomach. And exhale your arms, release your head, neck back. Flip your hands, tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Release. For half moon, coming to the center of your mat, feet together, toes and ankles touching. Inhale your arms up, interlacing all 10 fingers, releasing your index finger. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bump your hips to the left, rounding over to the right. Chest up, chin up. Arms by your ears, palms squeezed together. Hips and chest square to the front of the room. Core engaged, quads engaged. Fixing your gaze on a point out in front of you. Sinking down one more inch. And slowly returning back to center. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, bump your hips to the right, rounding over to the left. Shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Chest up, chin up. Rounding through your spine, not collapsing on your hip. Squaring your hips and chest to the front of the room. Sinking down one more inch, feeling a deep stretch on the right side of your body. And slowly coming back up to center. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. For a deep back bend, exhale, bump your hips forward. Release your head, neck back, keeping your mouth closed, eyes open. And engage your abs and slowly come back up to center. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, bump your hips back for a forward fold. Slowly start to lower yourself down, flat back, arms by your ears. Releasing your arms to the mat once you've gotten there. Take a quick moment here and walk your legs out, right and left. Taking a squat through both knees, really warming yourselves up for class. Stepping on all 10 fingers, thumbs on the outside. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull your chest closer to your thighs, forehead closer to your knees. Taking a slight bend in your knees if you have to. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, pull. Releasing your arms overhead and releasing all 10 fingers. Slowly start to come back up with a flat back, all the way back up to center. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale your arms down by your side. Coming into our awkward series. Feet together, toes and ankles touching. Inhale your arms up, palms facing each other. Roll your shoulders down and back, and sit back into the chair. Keep your inner thighs squeezed together. Gentle gaze up through your fingertips. Chest up, chin up. Sinking your weight back into your heels. Sinking down another inch, going to your max. And slowly start to press back up, all the way back up to center. Exhale your arms down, parallel to the mat in front of you. Separate your feet hip-width distance. Roll your shoulders down and back, and sit back into the chair. Not letting your knees flare out or flare in. Keeping your weight in your heels, chest up, chin up. Focusing your gaze on a point out in front of you. Sinking down one more inch. And slowly pressing back up to center, keeping your arms where they are, come up high onto all 10 toes. Roll your shoulders down and back and slowly start to lower as if you're sliding your spine down the back wall. The lower you go, coming up higher onto all 10 toes. Keeping your chest up, chin up, core engaged. Sinking down one more inch, really go into your mass. Slowly start to press up all the way back up to center. Exhale your arms down by your side. For eagle, coming to the center of our mat, feet together, toes and ankles touching. Inhale your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left, interlacing your arms like rope. Roll your shoulders down and back, and sit back into the chair. If you'd like, you can modify by crossing your arms over each other, reaching for opposite shoulders. Once you have your balance, lift up your right leg up and over, wrapping your toes behind your calf. Keeping your core engaged, elbows lifted. Keeping your knees and elbows in line in front of your body. Hips and chest square to the front of the room. Feeling a stretch in your shoulders. Sinking down one more inch. And slowly start to press back up to center. Inhale your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swing your left arm underneath your right, interlacing your arms like rope. Pull down and back on your shoulders and sit back into the chair. If you have your balance, lift your left leg up and over your right, wrapping your toes behind your calf. Keeping your core engaged, elbows lifted, chest up, chin up. Sinking down one more inch, going to your max. And slowly start to press back up to center. Inhale your arms up, palms touch, and exhale your arms down by your side. Take a quick second, wipe your eyes, grab a quick sip of water. Coming into our balancing series, starting with strong when relieving. Coming to the center of our mat, feet together, toes and ankles touching. Shift your weight into your left leg, bending up at your right knee. Flex your toes back towards your face and place your hand on your thigh. Really lengthen up through your spine, pressing your thigh up into your palm, not putting any weight on your hand. Standing legs straight and strong. Chest up, chin up, shoulders down and back. Slowly start to lower your right leg back down to the mat, shifting your weight into your right leg, lifting up at your left knee. Lengthening through your spine and placing your hand on your thigh. Standing legs straight and strong, toes flex back towards your face. Keep your core engaged, quads engaged. And slowly start to lower your left leg back down to the mat. Shifting your weight into your left leg for standing forehead to knee. Bending up at your knee, interlacing all 10 fingers underneath your foot, getting a good grip. Once you have your balance, slowly start to kick your right heel out towards the front of the room. The goal of this pose is eventually wrap your forearms underneath your calf, slowly lowering your forehead down to your knee. If you'd like, you can hold strong when relieving, or interlace all 10 fingers underneath your knee. And slowly lowering your right leg back down to the mat, shifting your weight into your right leg, bending up at your left knee, interlacing all 10 fingers underneath your left foot, getting a good grip. Once you have your balance, slowly start to kick your left heel out towards the front of the room. Again, the goal of this pose is to wrap your forearms underneath your calf and slowly lowering your head down to your knee. Again, going where you can go on this side. Slowly lowering your left leg back down to the mat. Placing your hands on your back like you're placing them in your back pockets. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bump your hips forward for a deep back bend. Keep your mouth closed, eyes open. Engage your core and slowly press back up to center, releasing your arms by your side. For standing bow, coming to the center of your mat, feet together, toes and ankles touching. Placing your right hand to your side, palm facing out, shifting your weight to your left leg. Reaching back for the arch of your right foot. Inhale, lengthen up through your left fingertips. And exhale, slowly start to pivot forward, kicking your foot back and up into your hand. Slowly start to lower your right leg back down to the mat, shifting your weight into your right leg. Left hand by your side, palm facing out. Reaching for the arch of your left foot. Inhale, lengthen up through your right fingertips. And exhale, slowly start to kick your left foot up and back into your hand. Slowly lower your left foot back down to the mat, rolling your shoulders forward a couple times. And roll your shoulders back a few times. For balancing stick, coming to the back of your mat, inhale your arms up, interlacing all 10 fingers, releasing your index finger. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, take a step forward with your left foot, pivoting at your waist. And slowly start to kick your right heel towards the back of the room, creating a capital T shape with your body. Standing legs straight and strong, chest and hips square to the mat below you. And slowly start to step to the back of your mat. Inhale your arms up, lengthen up. Exhale, step up with your right foot. Slowly start to pivot at your waist, kicking your left heel to the back of the room. And coming back to the back of your mat, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, your arms down by your side. For triangle, coming to the top of your mat, taking a quarter turn to the right side of the room. Inhale your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, step 4 feet across your mat, dropping your arms down parallel. Turn your right toes towards the back of the room, left toes slightly in, and sink deep into your lunge. Flip your palms, place your right hand to your right knee, lengthening up through your left fingertips. Keeping your core engaged, gentle gaze up towards your left fingertips. Sinking deeper into your lunge, not letting your knee flare over your toes. Not collapsing over onto your hip or putting any weight on your knee. Slowly start to come back up to center, shifting your right toes towards the right wall, left toes towards the front of the room. Sink deep into your lunge. Flip your palms, place your left hand to your left knee, lengthening up through your right fingertips. Keep your back leg straight and strong, core engaged. Gentle gaze up towards your fingertips. Sinking deeper into your lunge, not collapsing on your hip or putting weight on your knee. Slowly start to come back to center, shifting your toes towards the right wall. And slowly start to lower with a flat back, all the way down, releasing your hands once you've got to the mat. Walking your hands to your right foot. Back to center. Walking your hands to your left foot. Back to center. Reaching for the outsides of your feet, stepping on all 10 fingers. Thumbs on the outside. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, pull your chest closer to your thighs, the crown of your head closer to your mat. If you'd like to modify, you can reach for your ankles or your calves, going where you can go. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Release your arms by your side, parallel to the mat, and slowly start to come back up with a flat back, all the way back up to center. Inhale your arms up, palms touch, feet together. Exhale your arms down by your side. For tree, coming to the center of your mat, feet together, toes and ankles touching. Shift your weight into your left leg. Slowly start to lift your right foot up towards your hip. Holding it here with your hand, placing your hands to heart center. Once you have your balance, you lift both hands up to heart center. If you'd like, you can modify by placing your foot on your upper inner thigh or your calf, just being sure to avoid your knee joint. Pressing your hips forward, core engaged, lengthening up through your spine. Standing legs straight and strong. Slowly start to lower your right leg back down to the mat, shifting your weight into your right foot, bending up at your knee, lifting your left foot up towards your hip. Once you have your balance, you can bring your hands to heart center. Again, if you'd like, you can place your foot on your upper inner thigh or your calf. Again, just being sure to avoid your knee. Keeping your hips pressed forward, shoulders down and back, chest up, chin up, lengthening through your spine. Slowly start to lower your left foot back down to the mat and release. Lying on your backs in Shavasana, feet towards the front of the room, head towards the back. For leg lifts, engaging your right leg, slowly start to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling without bending your knee as far as you can go. And slowly lower your right leg down, back down, hovering 2 inches off the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, slowly lift. And exhale, slowly lower, hovering your foot 2 inches off the mat for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your foot down to the mat. Engage your left leg and start to lift your left leg up towards the ceiling without bending your knee. And exhale, slowly start to lower your left leg back down, hovering your foot 2 inches off the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, slowly lift. And exhale, slowly lower, hovering your foot 2 inches off the mat for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your left foot down to the mat. Press both your palms firmly into the mat. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, lifting your shoulders off the mat. And engage both legs and lift them high up into the air, up towards the ceiling without bending your knees. And exhale, lower your feet back down, hovering your feet 2 inches off the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, slowly lift. And exhale, slowly lower, hovering your feet 2 inches off the mat for the last 3, 2, 1. Release your feet down to the mat, lying your head back on the mat in Shavasana. Take a second, take a deep inhale, sucking in your stomach, and a deep exhale. For bridge, bending up at both knees, placing your heels as close to your glutes as possible. Press your palms firmly into the mat, and inhale, lift your hips up high, up towards the ceiling, as high as you can. Not letting your knees flare out, flare in, keeping them about hip-width distance. Pressing up as high as you can, keeping your core engaged. If you'd like, you can come up high to all 10 toes, interlacing your fingers underneath your spine. Pressing up one more inch, really going to your mat. And slowly start to lower your glutes back down to the mat and release your legs out in front of you. Full floor spine twist. Bend up at your right knee and place your toes behind your left knee. Exhale, slowly start to lower your knee down to the mat, holding it there with your left hand. Inhale, lengthen through your right arm, and exhale, slowly start to twist, lowering your shoulder down to the mat. Your gaze follows your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine, and exhale, twist, being sure to keep your knee on the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Release, slowly starting to release your foot back towards the top of your mat. Bending up your left leg, placing your toes behind your right knee. Exhale, slowly start to lower your knee all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen up through your left fingertips, and exhale, slowly start to twist, lower your shoulder down to the mat. Gaze follows your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And slowly start to release your left leg out. And release, lying in Shavasana. For our first sit of forward folding class, inhale your arms up over your head, stuck in your stomach. Exhale, sit straight up. Double exhale, reaching for your feet. Taking a slight bend in your knees if you have to. Getting a good grip at the bottom of your feet. Inhale, lengthen up your spine. And exhale, pull your chest closer to your thighs. Forehead closer to your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. And slowly start to release, rounding up one vertebrae at a time and coming to a lying position on your stomach. Head towards the front of the room, feet towards the back. For Cobra, place your hands underneath your shoulders. Press the tops of your feet into the mat, and inhale, lift your chest up high up into the air using the strength only of your lower spine. Not putting any weight in your hands. Looking up towards the ceiling, not straining your neck. Press up, lift up as high as you can. And exhale, slowly start to lower your right ear down to the mat, looking at the left wall, releasing your arms by your side. Take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. For full locust, center your chin and flip your palms into the mat. Squeeze your legs together and inhale, lift your legs and chest up high up into the air using the strength only of your lower back. Pressing up high as you can. Taking the shape of an airplane. And exhale, slowly start to lower your left ear down to the mat, looking at the right wall. Take another deep inhale. And a deep exhale. For floor bow, center your chin to the mat. And bending up at both knees, reaching for the outsides of both feet, getting good grip. And inhale, lift up as high as you can, lifting your knees and chest up high up off the mat, lifting your feet up towards the ceiling. Gentle gaze up, not straining your neck, pressing up 1 more inch. And slowly lowering your knees back down to the mat, releasing your right ear down to the mat, looking at the left wall. One last deep, big inhale. And a deep exhale. For dolphin, interlacing all 10 fingers underneath your chest, creating a fist, coming up onto your knees, and walk your knees underneath your hips. Curl your toes underneath your body, and inhale, lift your hips up high up towards the ceiling as high as you can, settling into this pose. Pressing your chest closer to your thighs, and your heels closer to your mat. Feeling a deep stretch in your shoulders, and in your hamstrings and calves. Slowly start to lower your knees back down to the mat. Placing your hands in the mat, coming up into tabletop onto all fours. For cat and cow, starting with cow, inhale, lift your chin, drop your stomach down to the mat. And exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine up towards the ceiling for cat. Inhale, drop your stomach, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. And slowly release, sitting back on your heels, separating your knees for child pose. Inching your fingertips down your mat, feeling a deep stretch in your shoulders. Slowly start to inch your fingertips back towards your knees, rounding up 1 vertebrae at a time, head coming up last, and coming to a seated position facing the right side of the room for separate leg stretch. Extending out your right leg, bending up at your left knee, placing your foot at your inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen up through your fingertips, and exhale, fold forward, reaching for your feet, getting a good grip, bending at your knee if you have to. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pull your chest closer to your thighs, forehead closer to your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Slowly start to round up, extending your left leg out, bending up at your right knee, placing your foot at your inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen.